Hello! What an amazing audience. This is an amazing night. Last year we did a, by the way, my name is Mrs. Thatcher. If you don't know who I am, I apologize. Last year we did a winter performance in January, and that was the first time I ever did, I believe in the years that I've been here, a winter performance. And it just didn't feel right. Like, this just gets us in the holiday spirit. I love doing this kind of performance. It is going to be a shorter performance because when we first start our classes, strings and percussion ensemble, symphonic band, wind ensemble, we like to work a lot on technique and building up our playing skills and just making sure that we establish a good foundation moving forward. So I am very much impressed, as always, with the astounding talents of the students sitting behind me. They are incredible musicians, and that takes a lot from you as parents and as family members, promoting them to stay active with music education, because I'm sure you know the amount of positive effects that music has on a person. Just not even intellectually, but emotionally, and just having an outlet to play music together. So we share a lot of fun times in class. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce, this is a full orchestra for the first time in Old Bridge history. We have two pieces prepared for you for the full orchestra. They rehearsed only one time together as a full orchestra, which is incredible what you're about to hear. So our first piece is O Holy Night. we go. I always forget to turn this on. I just want to recognize, we're starting off the Board of Education meeting, and I know that a lot of board members and central administration is here tonight. I just want to thank you so much. I know that at some point you have to sneak out to get to the board meeting, but I just want you to know, thank you for supporting these students and their music education here at Old Bridge, and supporting me as a teacher. I thoroughly appreciate that, and obviously this is really worth it, watching them perform. So our final piece for the full orchestra is All Is Calm. is going to showcase our string section. They've been working on a piece called In the Bleak Midwinter, and they loved it. We did start with a piece that they weren't so crazy about. So we shifted gears, and this is In the Bleak Midwinter by Holst. All right, for our next piece, this two pieces, it will showcase the wind ensemble and the symphonic band. Now for the next concert in the spring, these two ensembles will mostly be playing separate, but for this holiday performance, they're going to play together. We've been very lucky this year that we've had a student teacher from Montclair State. His name is Mr. K. Where is Mr. K? Oh, there he is. Mr. K has been mostly teaching the symphonic band for his Clinical 1, and next semester he'll be moving into Clinical 2, so most of the students will be taught by him during the course of the next semester. Extremely talented, and I'm very lucky to have him in our classroom. He is going to conduct tonight a Hanukkah piece for everyone. He's been preparing this with the symphonic band, and then we just had a rehearsal where he did the full ensemble. So I'd like to introduce Mr. K, conducting Hanukkah Festival. right, our next piece is a bit of a challenge, and I'm sure the freshmen, when they got to my classroom, they were like, what is this piece that you're asking us to play? But I wanted to see what they could do, and they definitely met me at the challenge. I didn't tell them it was difficult at first, and they really surprised me with what they were able to accomplish. So this next piece is called A Fireside Christmas. All right, we are going to have a very brief little transition here to get the 23 percussionists on stage. Hope you brought your earplugs. No, they're very, very good. So we're going to have a quick transition here to get them on stage. Symphonic Band Wind Ensemble, if you guys could exit down this way and into the seats, that would be great. Yes, please. And just so everybody knows, I did fall down the stairs. I am okay. I forgot to mention, I know my foot looks a little weird because I'll answer all these questions, but everything's good, not broken, but we will see what Thursday says at another doctor. So, all is well though.
Hello, hello. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
That is not a hello. Good evening, everybody. Now we're talking, Old Bridge. Hi, my name is Anahita Keeler. I'm the director for everything, whatever. Art, music, ESL, world languages. This is probably one of my favorite times of year, just as it is for everybody else. But I just wanted to take a moment and, in front of a live audience, beautiful faces, yell at Miss Tadra for doing that to her foot. And yet she can't stop moving and doing what she does. But I did want to just come over here and wish everybody a very, very happy holiday and give you a little insight on what it takes to have these students do what they're doing. We say it takes a village, and it truly does. When I come to these events, I'm fortunate because I get to go to all 11 elementary schools, the 2 beautiful middle schools, and our lovely high school. And I get to see what actually happens behind the scenes for concerts such as these. There is a teacher, but then there's a whole world supporting that teacher. And that world starts with all of you here. I cannot thank all of you enough for being advocates and supporting the music program in Old Bridge, because we can't have it happen without parents like you. Our Band Parents Association, our lovely families back there. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. They are collecting money as donation for our band, and that's very important. We need funds to have things like this happen. Each of these instruments on stage can be upwards of $9,000. So this is not something we take lightly. It really does take a lot of money, it takes effort, it takes support from all of you, and most of all it takes love. And that is dependent on all these beautiful students up here. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for allowing us to do what we do in Old Bridge, because it would not be possible without the help of an entire community, administration, Board of Education, and of course, lovely Miss Tadra. Can we please have a round of applause for all of you? I thank you again. I think they're ready. Enjoy and happy holidays to everybody.
All right, so this will be an epic finish. An epic finish. I do have to say, on the day one, when this many students came into percussion, everybody wants to play the drums, right? When this many students, I was like, what are we going to play? I did find this one piece, which is Trans-Siberian Orchestra, written for a drum line plus a mallet ensemble, which worked perfectly for our group of students. What I do have to say is pretty astounding is that there's quite a few students in here that have never taken music classes at the high school. Never read music before. We spent an entire month learning how to read notes, and I always tell them it's never too late to learn music, no matter how old you are. Doesn't matter, senior, junior, doesn't matter. And they all proficiently know how to read music, which is amazing to me that someone that's never read before could pick it up that quickly. So I am very, very proud of them. And this is their piece, Christmas Eve, Sarajevo, 1224. So there was our epic finish. I just want to give all these students that performed tonight a huge round of applause because they have worked so hard. My last little thank yous, I do want to thank my supervisor, Ms. Keeler. I know she said some very kind words, but she is on the other end of the phone that I call every single day, like, I need this, I need that. So she's always, listening and, getting me everything and anything that I could possibly need for these students to perform the way that they do. So I want to thank her for that. I also really want to thank so many of the music team. We are just a great team together, all the district music teachers. I know that, if I called someone, they would help me out in any way possible. I do want to thank the parents that came to the Friday night concert and the students that came to the Friday night concert to remember Mr. Updegraff, very close colleague of mine. I worked so many hours just closely with him. We talked every single day, and it meant the world to me for all of you to, come and support, either watching the concert or setting up the bake table or selling tickets. Like everything, all that really means a lot, and I know it means so much to him. But I do want to give a huge shout out to Ms. Kimmock. I didn't get to tell her, that concert was amazing, and it was a perfect way to remember Mr. Updegraff. And I can't thank her enough. I know we both worked on this a lot together, but she's texting me today, what can I help you with? I really do appreciate it, and I know that it's big shoes to fill, but I know she'll fill them. So I do want to thank her, and I know some of the instrumental music teachers from the district. If you're here, can you just stand up? Any of the district music teachers? Oh, I see people pointing at them. Oh, there they are. There's a couple. So yes, obviously the training that comes to me is from their middle school experience, and before that it's from their elementary school experience. And there's no way that they could play music at this level without those people training them before they get to the high school. So the building blocks are some of the most important parts of music education. So I want to thank them for that. Parents and students, thank you. I really do enjoy doing my job every day. It's definitely a fun job. Yes, do the kids drive me nuts from time to time? Yes, of course they do. They're high school kids, they drive you nuts. But at the end of the day, we have so much fun together, and we get to share music together, and that is just an awesome job to have. So I'm very thankful to come to work every day and to teach your kids. They are just astounding young men and women, and I'm very, very thankful to teach them every day. So I want to wish all of you a very happy holiday and a happy new year, and students, get ready. We're going to come back and we're going to work.